Florida is no stranger to world-class sport, and as of 2022, the USA's Sunshine State is now on the F1 calendar. Welcome back to the Magic City for the Miami Grand Prix. A lap of the Miami Grand Prix features 3.36 miles of track around the Hard Rock Stadium, and 19 corners make up the Miami International Autodrome, which will challenge the drivers in a tight wheel-to-wheel race. So with the race not far away from starting, here's what today's grid rundown looks like. An immense lap from Lewis Hamilton yesterday puts him on pole position, and Andrea Kimi Antonelli completes the front row. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Russell, Norris, Oscar Piastri, and Verstappen, Leclerc, Tsunoda, Lawson, and Isaac Hadjar, Albon, Fernando Alonso, Carlos Sainz, and Stroll, Ocon, Doohan, Gabriel Bortoleto, and Nico Hülkenberg. Behrman and Pierre Gasly picks up the final grid slot. And with lights out just moments away, it's time to go down to the track. And alongside me today, former Formula One driver and former world champion too. See, told you I'd give you a big intro. Anthony Davidson, hello. Look, we know it's not where you start, it's where you finish. But let's talk about the start now. What's there to help the drivers get away well?
Big pressure at the start of the race, Crofty, for all of them up and down the grid, no matter where you are. But the drivers these days, they practice, practice and practice. They have rigs with them at the circuit where they can sit down with the actual steering wheel from the real car, and they've got lights that they react to. The clutch paddle is tailored around the driver's hands, around their fingers, so they can have optimum position before they start. So there's so much thought and effort that goes into getting these cars off the line.
The formation lap gets underway and every driver will be looking to settle in for the race ahead, making sure that their car is ready for the battle once the lights go out. So as all the cars reform the grids, the drivers will be hoping to get a strong start. They'll want to earn some valuable points from today's race, with final communications being done with their race engineers, ensuring the planned strategies are all in place.
DRS is now available. Battery charge is high, let's use that overtake button a bit more. You're leading the pack, that's P1. Piastri's behind. Okay, the gap is less than a second. They're on fresh mediums. You've got 4 laps until your pit window opens. Okay, 12 laps to go. Okay, be careful with the front wing, you've taken some minor damage. Systems all looking good, head down. Gap to your teammate behind, 3.4 seconds. A lot of tyre deg now. We've got a new strategy if you want to take a look at it. Okay, copy that. No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving. this lap, push hard on the in-lap.
Yes, sir.
We're not expecting any changes to the weather today. It should be dry throughout. Okay, dry seem like the best tyre for now. Okay, mate, that last lap, 1 minute 34.0. Okay, pit in this lap and remember the speed limit. We'll be penalised if we exceed it. Keep that in mind as you approach. You only have to stop once now, one stop left. Okay, this isn't our true position. They haven't yet pitted and they're on a one-stopper. So don't waste time fighting because they should be coming in soon. Look out for a bit of understeer when trailing the car ahead. They're going to be giving off dirty air, which is going to affect our tyres, so try to get past. You're in P17, 4 to Leto ahead. And gap to the car in front, 1.6 seconds. They're on old mediums. Doohan is behind you. They're on old mediums. You've got 4 laps until your pit window opens. And that's 8 laps to go. Okay, listen, don't worry about it, mate. It can happen to the best of us. Now look, I've put a new strategy option for you in the MFD, so go and have a look. Okay, the safety car is out. Safety car is out. We need to slow down before hitting the corners. Keep a close eye on that delta time. Make sure to keep it positive.
Okay, mate, okay.
P6, you got P6. Okay, gap to leader, 16.4 seconds. Science ahead, less than a second separates you. Okay, slow down, your delta's negative, which means you're going too fast. Reduce your pace. They're on old mediums. Lawson behind. Okay, the gap is less than a second. They're on old mediums. You're approaching the safety car, you're leading, so don't pass it. Stay behind the safety car. Charles is in for his stop now. Your lap times are falling off now. We want you to pit for repairs. Box, box, box. Safety car is in this lap. Safety car in this lap. You'll be controlling the pace on the restart. Keep it steady until the safety cars reach the pit lane. Okay, clear. Tyre condition still looking good. Okay, we haven't used both dry compounds yet. We still need to come in and fit the other tyres. Green flag. Pit window is open, pit window currently open. Okay, black flag, we're out of the race.
Charles Leclerc, what a drive, what a victory, he wins!
You always look back at a race like this and think, if I'd just made that mistake there or locked up here, there would have been contact. And every one of those overtakes is a moment where you have to absolutely nail it, perfect it, and that's exactly what they were able to do today. Great stuff indeed.
From lights out to the checkered flag, each and every driver has this moment in the back of their mind. Now it's time for their celebrations. Our podium, it awaits. And that is a fabulous win. And the top step of the podium for Charles Leclerc. Well, that was certainly an exciting weekend of Formula One. Be sure to join us for more exciting Formula One action very soon.